It's like 90% of lottery winners lose it all in the first year. Millions of dollars that they won, they lose it in the first years because they didn't have the patience or the education to move it forward. Starting from scratch, it is a big thing, but you have to have the patience to allow the process to be able to do its course, run its course, so you can get to your final result. Where you're at today does not reflect where you're gonna be and where you're headed. All right. We're here once more, episode 2 of the 200% Life. Thank you so much for the feedback. It's been a crazy week, couple of weeks here, but I really appreciate everybody's feedback, but we're going to get right into it. It is an amazing day, amazing week. We're drinking whiskey today. So cheers to you on this new challenge of being a 200% Life. So I'm going to take a sip because that's how we're doing it. It is about almost 7 p.m. And we're going to get started, dive right in. So I want to take you to a place that maybe you have never been to before, but we're going to give this a try. So let's think of a peaceful place. And before we start about this peaceful place, and we're going to take you into this a new kind of venture, I want you to close your eyes. We're going to just do a little vision today. I'm going to talk about one word. One word today. The topic of the day is going to be patience. Let's repeat it one more time. Patience. And here we go. So we're going to take your favorite calm place that you're in. So I want to talk to my beach people. So if your happy place is the beach, let's go ahead and take you there. All right. It is a very nice day. Ater, give me some beach sounds. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. So you're in that beach. If you're a beach person, you're there. You're laying on the beach. It is calm. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's a sun. You got your swimsuit on, just laying there, just catching some rays. Not a problem. You hear the ocean, like we're hearing it right now. You hear the ocean, etc. For my winter people, the ones that like cabins and all, I'm going to take you there now. It is a very nice winter day. It's snowing. You're in that cabin. So give me some of that, winter sounds. And now you hear that fire in that fireplace in the cabin, drinking some hot cocoa, just sitting in that couch, and it is peaceful and calm. Okay? So this is the place that we all probably want to be, right? Where there's no commotion, there's no sounds really. Nobody's bothering you, nobody's giving you any grief, and you're there. Okay? Would you say that in this setting, you can have no issues having patience? You could be there for hours probably and not even think about what's coming next. And you can be as patient as you want to say, you know what, I can sit here all hours. I don't care what happens. I'm going to be as patient as I can be for my next scenario. Whatever's going to happen next, you know what, I can sit here and not a problem at all. So the reality is, when it comes to patience in life, it's not like that. Very few times it's like that. There's commotion, there's chaos, there are 100 things happening at one time. You got the kids, you got work, you got career, you have everything happening at the same time. And not only that, now you are resolving problems, resolving issues, resolving everything that life has thrown to you. And the key to all this that I'm trying to tell you right now is the killer of your career, the killer of your dreams, the killer of your goals is not having patience. That is the killer. And coming from a guy, my wife knows this, that is probably the most impatient person in this world, okay? Forget having a slow computer, having a slow phone. I can't. I'm clicking that enter button 14 times if it's the little ball spinning in the max or whatever, or the phone just froze up. I'm hitting it like it's gonna make it better because I'm super impatient. I want things now, and most of us are like that. We want microwavable results, and we should be expecting probably more of a put it in the oven, bake for 3 or 4 hours results. That's what is the key to unlocking what is the next level for you. So this is something that I've had to learn how to master. And my challenge for you in the second episode is to consider that patience is a virtue. Patience, that's the old saying, is a virtue because patience is going to get you to the next step where you need to be at. Okay? So I'm talking to myself because I'm probably the most impatient person, like I just mentioned. Okay, I want things fast. We all want it quick, all right? But the truth is that quick, easy, fast, quick money results are never your long-term success. All right. You got to look and focus in that long-term success. So let me define this for you because maybe, you think something about patience you've had. Okay. And again, us as human beings, we're very impatient. We want things to happen quickly. But this is the definition, all right, that I'm going to give today on patience. It's the capacity to accept or tolerate delay. Number one. Number two, trouble or suffering without getting angry or upset. So let me repeat that. The capacity to accept and tolerate delay, trouble, and suffering without getting angry or upset. And that is where most of us fail. And I'm going to say probably 99.9% of us fails because when we're up and coming, when we're getting into our vibe, when we're trying to make things happen, we're getting into a new career, we're starting our entrepreneur journey, okay? This is where we kill ourselves and our success and results end on the spot when we get impatient and do things that are probably going to hurt our business or hurt your career or hurt your life because you want to get that easy way out. Okay. So we must keep that focus. I challenge you guys. Part of the 200% life is to have patience, to be able to have the capacity to master being in the middle of chaos and not even flinching. All right. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this because this is something that definitely has helped me out. So, in the biggest deals of your life, in the biggest negotiations of your life, not having the patience to be able to follow through in the end or to the end is what's going to make that negotiation go on your side or not. And because you're not patient, that is what's going to not get you to that final negotiation point. So for my salespeople out there, all my professionals, and by the way, if you're a sales professional, you are in sales. Newsflash, right? But let me take you back. If you're just a professional or if you're just a human being in this life, we are all salespeople at heart. And as much as people want to deny being a salesperson, you're always selling. All right. I tell this to my team all the time. You're a salesperson in life. So if you're a parent, okay, your kids are selling you every single day. Newsflash. Probably kids are the best salespeople that there are in this world. Okay. My son, when he wants something, he's into gaming now. He will stand next to me and I tell him, no, you can't download that game. And then he'll come back and say, well, this is the reason why. He'll pull up his iPad and he shows me the latest update for some of these video games like Roblox or Fortnite and all that stuff. And he says, this is the reason because I have gotten these, but now I need these. Okay. And I say, no, not right now, son. Maybe some other time. And 10 minutes later, back again. All right. Persistence. So as salespeople, again, that is the key. So it is coming back and being consistent and being persistent, being patient till that final. Okay. So I'm going to tell you today that everybody's a salesperson in life. Okay. Whether you're either, selling on your family where to eat for dinner today, whether you're selling yourself on the reasons why you should get into this new diet, selling yourself where you should get into reasons into buying this new car. Sometimes we even sell ourselves. So we have to master. If you master sales, guys, I'm going to tell you that it's going to be an amazing life for you. Okay. Master. You're already doing it. Might as well master, right? But aside from that, throwing patience right next to that scenario of any scenario in life is gonna get you your results that you want. Okay, so the biggest negotiations in my life have been with patience. It's taken me sometimes, do we want something to come back in an hour or two? Absolutely. My biggest deals that I've ever done have had negotiation points where we get stuck and it takes us 2 weeks to get to where we want to be at, where both parties are happy. And if I'm in the side of my party of the transaction, I make sure that my side is beneficial. But it took me to stay there with a poker face, not even flinching, to understand that I can get to the end with being patient, okay? Being silent, okay? Patience is having endurance. Patience is being still while you plan your next move, all right? Your next move must be big, and you have to be patient. So in the scenario that I took you in the beginning of this episode, it is very, very simple because, yeah, you can, think it through. You can go over in your mind a few times. There's nothing going on around you, not a problem. But in life, that's not what's going to happen normally. A lot of things are going to happen, okay, at the same time. In my world, I deal with over 150 agents. I have a full admin staff. I have hundreds of clients, and it can get pretty intense. Okay, I have many times where 5, 6, 7 people are calling me at the same time. It can get overwhelming. Okay, so we must learn to back off for a second, assess everything, and then take a deep breath. We're going to take a deep breath now. Here we go. Take it with me because you might need it right now. All right, one more time. And then continue to get that task at hand. Okay? Step back, take a deep breath, write them down, write your points down. Why not? Write your points down. Okay, this is the problem. These are the points that I need to resolve. Let's go in it and resolve it in a timely manner with as much patience as you can put into it, okay? Patience in a negotiation, by the way, is going to cause the other party to maybe even get desperate and show all their cards in one shot because they think that you're doing a takeaway, what we call in sales a takeaway. So being patient and showing indifference and showing that, you know what, I will do this and we will wait for you until you answer us. Or I will do this and me and my client have no problem looking for more things and we have all the time in the world. All right? Versus, no, I got this. Don't worry. I'm gonna make this happen. Don't worry. Let's go. Okay, that shows desperation. If you're in this situation right now with a deal or with any situation with your family or in life or whatever, in your career, this is what you must do today. I challenge you today to take a step back, take a deep breath, write down what you need to do, and then move it forward. All right? So, with patience, you have to understand that it is a skill that you have to master. The mastery of being patient is going to get you to that next step, okay, like I mentioned, okay? So, how do you master it? You have to put it into consideration in all aspects of life, all right? Nothing in this life that is worth having is going to come to you quick. And if it did, it wasn't worth having, all right? Why do probably, I think that statistic is like 90% of lottery winners lose it all in the first year? Millions of dollars that they won, they lose it in the first years because they didn't have the patience or the education to move it forward. Okay, they wanted things quick, all right? And the quickest things that you get are going to just disappear very, very quickly. So that is why a 200% life is having the capacity to move it forward, build a life that is going to be a long-term scenario, okay? Patience, right? Could it happen in a year? Absolutely. God bless you if it happened to you in a year. It's been 16 years for me, and I'm still learning, all right? Being fallen in the ground. Who heard of the crash in 2008? We were in it, okay? We fell flat on our face, and we got up and built it all again from scratch, okay? From zero, all right? Patience. There was a few comments on some of our channels there, and God bless you. Positive vibes to you, to the person who wrote this. But somebody wrote to us on our from our first episode, is because I mentioned we came from Peru and we started from zero as immigrants. And somebody said, and because I said my father had everything, we had houses on the beach and everything. And this individual wrote on our page saying, "Oh come on, bro. What do you mean? You had everything and then came to the United States from zero? Come on, there's not even a language barrier in Florida." And then obviously everybody has a point of view and their beliefs. And what I kindly answer was like, everybody's struggle is different. Okay, the quality of living, standard of living in our countries for all my immigrants out there is completely different. The currency that you bring from a different country here is completely different. All right. So imagine starting from scratch. You got to have the patience. All right. Do we want something to happen right away? Absolutely. It took my parents about 6 years of cleaning buildings. All right. Janitorial services, from having everything and being an executive in Peru to cleaning buildings, because they didn't speak the language. They couldn't have gotten the same job, or my dad couldn't have gotten the same job here because of that. So he had to start from scratch and have the patience to build a life for his family. And we are a fruit of the patience that my parents had to build a life in a new country. Okay? So it is starting from scratch. And for all my entrepreneurs who are starting businesses in the last couple of weeks, in the last couple of months, starting from scratch, it is a big thing, but you have to have the patience to allow the process to be able to do its course, run its course, so you can get to your final result. And that final result, if it's a long-term thing with patience, is going to get you to where you want to be, with no doubt about it. There's no easy to it. Are you going to fail? Absolutely. Okay. The attitude that you take when you fail is, what am I going to learn from this? What am I grateful for this in this situation? That is the key to do it. Okay. Ask yourself some key questions whenever you have those things. Okay. Because being patient, yes, you're going to fall on the floor. You're going to understand that, maybe you didn't succeed. All right. In business and sales, when we fail at a client, we lose a deal. It is very tough sometimes to get back at it, because we wanted that quick. You just saw that the money, the pile of money just fly away with wings, right? But now it doesn't matter that, accept the process, be patient, and it's there. Because the truth is that where you're at today does not reflect where you're gonna be and where you're headed. If you keep your final destination with patience at hand, you're going to know and you're going to accept that today's situation and your current state, okay, whatever that looks like, the house that you're in, the car that you have, the bank account that makes you cry every single morning because there's not enough there and you're struggling to pay bills, that is not your final destination. That is a temporary situation that you're having, but you got to focus and be patient to get to that final result. The final result is going to pay off. The final result is where you want to be. And finally, that final result is the fruit of the endurance and being still and accepting and tolerating delay, trouble, and suffering without losing your focus, without being upset, without getting angry. And that is where you get to the final result of your goals and dreams and having a 200% life. I challenge you today to take what I just said in the last, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. All right. And get into the zone today. Start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. And change the things that you have been doing to be able to now understand that you must be still, step back, take a deep breath. Let's take it one more time. And now write down what the problems that you have and solve them right away with patience. Poker face. For all my card players out there, poker face, and just face it with confidence, like you're invincible, and just wait for those results to happen. All right? So, I want to leave you with this. Master the patience aspect of your life, and you will master success. Guys, 200% Life, thank you for listening. I will see you next time. And cheers to you and your success. I will see you soon. Don't forget to tune in every other Tuesday for brand new episodes of the 200% Life to get your daily pump, motivation, inspiration to get you on your journey to the next level. Also, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on any platform that you're listening on. See you on the next one.